Wow, very interesting and surprising. Hope you enjoyed that content. This is Sellavin, and to give you a latest review on The Legend of Korra Season 4, Episode 5, Enemy at the Gate. Alright, right now things are on the edge, with Kuvira and her forces is at the edge of Zaofu, to make their move to unite the kingdom and to either take Zaofu by force or surrender. But Lin is not going to give up without a fight. Things are right now very difficult already. And we also get to learn some background story. For example, Kuvira wasn't just an ordinary person in Zaofu. Apparently, Lin took her in as a child and raised her like a daughter. So there's definitely some animosity. But after the fall of the Earth Queen, Sue didn't want to take over to help stabilize the kingdom because she didn't want to raise an army, you know. So instead, Kuvira left Zaofu along with Sue's son, and along with several other people, for example, some of her royal guards and even the wealthiest, to help stabilize the city. But after she did that and stabilized Ba Sing Se, they made her immediate kingdom leader until it was Prince Wu who was supposed to take over. But we all know that Wu isn't exactly cut out for the job. But you all get my point. There's definitely some animosity there. Also, Asami has seen her father, Orochi Sato. We haven't seen this guy since season 1. I mean, think about it. He spent, nearly 4 years of his life in prison? He's definitely older and grayer. Also, her father's been writing her letters. She hasn't opened them once. So, basically, she's still angry at her father for being a leader of Assam's revolution in inequality, so... And Khan was a kind of a badass, even though he was a sneaky bastard. But you get my point. And you get my point. This story itself is very unique. I'm also giving out a few parts. For example, remember the spirit vine and the Kuvira took from Republic City? Apparently they're trying to convert the power of the spirit vine into a certain weapon. Some kind of spiritual energy cannon or something. Not exactly that, but they're trying to use some kind of primary fusion generator with the energy. But the energy didn't exactly go kaput and blew up everywhere. Even though they have hundreds of spirit vines in their control, they can't exactly use its potential because it's so dangerous. So basically they're left with a weapon they can't control, and Barrick, he wants to stop it, but Kuvira can't. She wants this weapon, and she wants it badly, to the point where she has to prison it. Bolin himself is involved with the decision. He's been made a part of Kuvira's inner circle, but she's lost her faith in Kuvira because of what's happening. Now that she's made in the inner circle, and he now knows the truth that things go, even though they look good in the villages that she helped may have looked good, but the countries, they fall apart right after they left, all because of Kuvira and her greed and to becoming in charge. Alright, Korra, she even tries her best to get in between the two. For example, she goes to talk to Kuvira, saying, the weights. But now that Kuvira is at the border of Zaofu, what can she do? I mean, Kuvira even doesn't want to back down, but then again, she doesn't have to make any moves yet. So she asks Korra. So Korra has to relay a message, but things don't go exactly well. For example, Bolin, Varric, and Julie escape. And we got to see Bolin in his lava bending. I mean, good. I mean, we haven't seen Bolin do lava bending at all. And since the two-part end of season 3, and that was good. I'm glad we got to see some lava bending. But it's like he was new when he first started doing it, but now it seems that he's more extended in his will. Like he's more in control. But unlike Kazan, he has the power to make an entire area erupt into a molten volcano. It seems that Bolin, he can do it, but if he goes too extreme like Kazan, he could kill himself. I mean, remember, he did kill himself, Kazan. So give credit where credit is due, and I give this a lot of credit. Even after they escaped, they're captured, and Lee turns her back on Varric. Even though Varric saved her life in the whole explosion of the spirit vine experiment, Barrick basically didn't appreciate her enough. So I'm wondering when this girl was going to quit, and she decided to choose now. And she left Barrick, and now he's going to work her constantly on the spirit weapon without any freedom. And Bolin, he's going to be taken to a concentration camp. So lately they're gonna make this Bolin become a slave in a concentration camp. But things don't go exactly as well. Oh, now that Bolin has been captured and he now knows the truth, he's gonna be either forced to go along with Kuvira's plan or sit back and become a slave. But then things don't still go exactly as now that Korra is in Sellavin, she went to talk to Lin, but Lin has left and she took her other 2 sons, which means boom, they're gonna go after Kuvira and end this before it begins. Means everything is on the edge, and the fighting is still. Means a big fight's gonna happen. The fallout of this will be so huge that you have no idea what the outcome will be. But knowing how bad it is going to be, it's going to be very violent, very epic, and very dangerous and bad. And this is probably a bad decision, but you all know what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. So, I gotta end this chat. I gotta end this now. I gotta go to a Halloween party. So, yeah, it's Halloween. So, just going as a vampire with the fangs, just makeup. I'll send you a picture online. You get my point. Hope you enjoyed that spot in this Sellavin review of The Legend of Korra Season 4, Episode 5. This is gonna be a nasty fight. And Kuvira, she's not giving up so easily.